Hey guys, welcome to Make It Dairy Free. I'm Larisha.
I'm Andrew.
And we are back with another taste test. Today we have the Credo's, it's not Credo's, there's no S. Credo spray cheese. I think I was saying the S from spray. Credo's spray cheese. That doesn't matter.
How come it's not Credo?
Is it Credo?
Or Credo?
I guess Credo, like, it's not a E. It would be an eh sound. So Credo. I don't know. So we just did a video on this company with their quesos, and in true Make It Dairy Free fashion, as soon as we release a video, a company releases a new product. It has happened so many times. They actually offered to send us these, however, we found them really quickly in the store. So we bought them and now we're gonna try them. It comes in two different flavors. There is a totally, oh no, they both say totally cheesy. There is a cheddar and a smoky style. It says smoky cheddar. So for some reason I was thinking Gouda in my head and I was like, no. And then I saw the cheddar and then my brain just didn't catch up very quickly. As far as allergens go, there is coconut oil inside of here. And then there's no other top 9 allergens. However, there is corn in here for people that cannot have that. I guess I was looking at one and saying the same thing for both of them, but yeah, it's the same. So this is actually made out of oat milk, which kind of has me excited because oat cheeses tend to be really creamy.
Yeah.
Also, I'm excited.
I feel like they're also like a little slimy in my opinion.
Oh yeah, they can be.
I'm sorry, was that loud enough? Sometimes I feel like people can't hear me, I don't know.
Oh, I think you're loud enough. It picks up pretty well.
Okay.
Did you have spray cheese when you were growing up?
What do you mean, did I have it? Like, have I ever tasted it? Are you saying?
Yeah, like, so this is like insanely nostalgic for me. We didn't have it very often.
Okay.
But when we had it, I could pretty much just sit and eat the whole can.
Okay.
So I'm just curious, like, did you ever have it in your house? Have you tried it? Like, I know that you grew up in a completely different, like, culture, like,
yeah,
where your mom didn't buy a lot of, like, processed type of things.
Yeah.
So I'm curious.
So no, I didn't necessarily grow up with it in that way.
Okay.
But in Philly, at some point they started leaning towards different types of cheesesteaks more than just the original cheesesteak.
Oh, like the whiz thing.
So they did like cheese whiz as
Yeah.
one of them, and I've had it then, and I've also had it outside of that, but not like in my personal like household, but more so that way.
Got it. So like cheese and cracker, like spray cheese and crackers was like never a thing for you.
A thing, no.
Sometimes like I realize that our childhoods were like so different, and I'm like, I feel sad. Cause like there's a difference when you're trying it as an adult versus trying things when you're a kid. Like if we give this to our kid, right? They haven't seen it. If we give this to our kid and tell them they can spray cheese out of it,
yeah,
they're gonna think it's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
So it's just different, like when you're a kid versus an adult. There was something else I was gonna say.
I missed some pretty cool things.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, like, when we went vegan 5.5 years ago, the thought of something like this existing was pretty unfathomable. Like, the shredded and sliced cheese wasn't even that great.
Yeah.
So to think that, like, fast forward 5 years and we're gonna have spray vegan cheese, is pretty crazy. So we'll stop talking.
People who've probably been vegan for much longer,
right,
are like,
we didn't even have cheese.
Yeah.
For best results, remove cap, hold applicator tip close to food, press firmly and slowly. I was just making sure that it didn't say anything about like shaking. I do want to call out that it says no artificial preservatives, free from all the top 9 major allergens, but note that there is coconut oil inside of here. No GMOs, no dairy, no soy, no seed oils.
How can it be free from the top 9 if coconut oil in here?
So
Some people classify coconut.
some people say that coconut oil is so highly refined in the processing part that there's no like the allergen part doesn't exist anymore. Obviously, like we've heard from people that they still won't have it. That's why I still like to call it out.
Still don't want the risk.
Yeah.
I get it.
All right, so we just have regular Ritz crackers here. Do you want a little bit or a lot?
Well, I would think both of us should take a little bit because we don't know if we like it,
Okay.
but you can take as much as you want. I'm assuming that's yours?
Is that too much? Like you want less than that? Here, I'll let you do your own.
I was gonna say
It's very orange. I don't remember it being like so orange.
It's also
Yeah, I know.
right?
I'm just saying. It doesn't. It smells like cheese. Smell it. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. Now turn yours around.
What?
Turn it around.
My cracker?
Your carrot? Were you gonna say carrot?
No.
Turn it around.
I'm gonna say my cacker.
What is this?
I gotta taste it, see if I like it.
How do
first.
you taste that? Like, okay, go ahead.
This is a lot.
Go ahead.
Doesn't taste like what I think I remembered, but I only had it a little bit, so it'd be your kind of opinion that matters more here.
It doesn't taste like what I remember. It does taste cheesy, like really cheesy.
Yes, it's actually pretty strong.
Like probably one of like the most realistic cheese flavors that I've tasted from a vegan product.
I don't know if I'll go that far, but yeah, okay.
No, it tastes like you can taste the cheddar.
I gotcha. And I'm just saying, like, I don't know if I would go that far, but okay. Like I hear you.
Is it different when you taste it without the cracker?
Tastes the same, just no cracker.
You still need this for your other one.
Okay. My bad.
All right, so this is the smoky one. They look the same.
Did you just put the whole cracker in your mouth?
Yeah. That's what you're supposed to do. You just...
Oh, okay.
Oh, you can smell the difference. It smells like bacon.
I was literally gonna say that. Like I remember,
Like a bacon cheeseburger.
I remember getting like deli meat, and it'd be like smoked ham.
Yeah.
This is exactly what it smells like to me.
Yes. Okay,
It's
ready?
like that deli meat. Go ahead.
I like this one more.
I was gonna say the same thing. Yeah. I enjoyed this one more
We're green.
so far.
Okay, so literally, when you were a kid, you did this. And then you got in trouble. Stop using all the cheese! No.
You had to nod your head too when you did it. Oh, okay. That looked more like a topping for a cupcake than it did look like cheese.
This is really good.
I would see myself doing something more like.
You want to like do a design on it?
No, I was just gonna say I'd see myself doing something more like this.
Oh, like a cracker?
Yeah.
Sandwich, I mean?
I wouldn't necessarily see myself doing the whole like cheese tower.
Yeah.
But
and
doing
then
something like
sometimes,
this.
because obviously Ritz crackers have been around forever, so you would like do like a dollop in like each of the little, and the little circles.
Well, and why would you do that?
Because you were 8 or 9 years old and you were just having fun.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't think. I thought maybe there was like
No.
some intention behind there.
No, we just didn't have technology, like screens or anything, so this was our entertainment.
Okay, got it. No, I get that. But yeah, I would do something like this.
Yeah.
Make like a little...
All right, so let's talk about
sandwich.
why this is dangerous. No, not to eat.
Oh.
One of these cans was $7.29. I could eat this whole thing in like at one time, right? It's probably not a great thing to do, but like you could. But it's pricey.
$7.29.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
Also, we found this at Wegmans. When I'm looking up the dairy-based versions, the actual Nabisco one, I was surprised, is $5.59. So
As in, you thought it was gonna be lower.
yeah, it's the same amount of ounces.
Right.
There is an option to get a dairy-based one at like a Walmart branded one, and it says $2.57 for the same amount. So obviously, like, if we're talking about like $5.59 and this is $7.29, we all know that vegan options are more expensive. That's not a drastic difference. If we're talking about somebody buying something for $2.57 and then we go to $7.29, drastic difference, right? So keep it in mind. I think this is definitely like every once in a while, like something fun, especially if you have kids like we do. This is totally like nostalgia for me. So I would 100% buy this again, especially the smoky one. But it can't, like realistically, it can't be like an every week thing because of the price point.
Yeah, I personally see this type of thing as like a s'mores kind of deal. Like there's just like one-off things that you have every once in a while.
Right.
But it's not something that you would like, you know, religiously do in a sense.
Yeah, like if we were having like a at-home movie night, or the kids are having like a sleepover with their friends here, like
a little slumber or something.
Yeah, like it's just like a fun option to have. I do feel like I don't feel like this is very empty. Even though, like, we were playing around with it. It actually
feels heavy.
Hopefully it's not just the bottle and like we go to squirt it one more time off the camera and it's like eh.
Yeah.
So it does feel like one of those things, like you need to like you have to buy 2 bottles at a time, because you'd be upset if like you got like 1 cracker and like you put it away because you were trying to be good, and then you went back and like somebody had eaten all of it. So like you have to buy 2 bottles and like hide one. You have no idea.
I'm confused.
That's like
I'm like,
that's
what?
because you eat like so healthy that like you're like, I'm just don't eat my blueberries out of the fridge, but like you're not like snacky things. You're like, eh.
Leave this joint out in the open.
All right, guys, there will be a blog post with where you can find it, a store locator for them. I believe you can also get it on their website, so we'll link that also. I'll also put up somewhere up here the link to the quesos that we just did with the company.
I said John.
When? Just now?
Yeah. I'd be giving away where I'm from so hard.
If you have any questions, feel free to leave it below. If you've tried this, let us know your thoughts in the comments. I've heard positive reviews so far, but I would love to know if you've tried it, what you think, or other ways that maybe you used it as a kid that I didn't do, or that obviously Andrew hasn't done, because even the little things you're like, what? Yeah,
I mean, give me some ideas what to do with this thing, other than squirting in your mouth and putting it on crackers, because you know, my thought is on a night that I want to eat a little, you know, out of the ordinary, I think I might make a Philly cheesesteak with some cheese whiz. Yeah.
We'll post that on Instagram.
That'll be my nostalgia.
All right, guys, we hope you have a great week, and we will see you in the next video. Bye. I did like a chicken wing thing over here. I don't know why. Bye.
Living good. Peace.